All right, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing down 27 points today. Year to date, though, the index up almost 6%. Not bad. The S&P 500 falling 4.5 points, a decline of 0.3%. But so far in 2012, S&P, the return, 8%. The Nasdaq also falling today, down about 0.5%. So far this year, it's up about 13%. A lot of that, though, is Apple. Let's take a quick look at the U.S. bond market. Treasury prices climbing the first time in 4 days on all that European debt concern. The yield on the 10-year note, 2%. All right, let's look at the yield on the long bond, the 30-year. There it is, standing at 3.15%. Gold erased earlier gains, trading at $1,779 for an ounce of the precious metal. Oil still above that $100 a barrel benchmark, trading at 106. That's for West Texas Intermediate. We got more on oil coming up. Also, earnings from Hewlett-Packard coming out after the close. So let's go to Deborah Kostroun, who's got the rest of today's trading and all the details at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pimm. Well, Hewlett-Packard forecasts a second quarter profit that will miss analysts' estimates because they say consumers are just not buying the personal computers. And this is very similar to the story we told you about yesterday from Dell, that many more people, they're using their smartphones and those tablet computers made by rivals like Apple. And in fact, sales in HP's PC division dipped 15% in the first quarter. The stock down, as you can see, about a little bit less than 1%. And taking a look at what we saw in today's session, stocks falling worldwide. Also, we saw treasuries here rising after economic reports in Europe and China causing a little bit of concern, and traders saying that softness in the economic data suggests that maybe the global momentum slowing down here just a little bit, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, it wasn't just abroad, right? I mean, here at home, we had some disappointing economic data having to do with houses.
Right. So existing home sales, a little bit disappointing. We did not meet expectations, but we did see a little bit of improvement. And what's spurring that improvement is home sales of distressed property seem to be going up. And so that at least a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. But that did leave the home builders like KB Home, also Toll Brothers lower. But also you have to remember something about Toll Brothers. You can see they were down 5% today, falling the most in 3 weeks after reporting a surprise first quarter loss as their revenue declined. And a quick mention about Netflix, that stock declining today because it seems like competitors are increasing their competition in the area of streaming video. Comcast will be starting a streaming service tomorrow, and then today we heard that DirecTV may be entering the video streaming business, so a lot of competition in that streaming business. That's it from here, Pimm. Back to you.
Competition for online video. Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.